How are you?
I'm good. How are
Great
you?
to see you. What's new?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Please tell me, Rabbi. Good morning, Ms. Landrum. Ma'am, you are charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Hi, Alex.
On December 21st, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a major accident on East Freeway in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the complainant. The complainant stated he was traveling in lane 2 out of 4, observed his rearview mirror, the defendant's vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed, following closely with a motorcycle also traveling at a high rate of speed. The complainant stated the defendant was racing with the motorcycle. The defendant was mimicking the motorcycle's lane changes in speed. And when the defendant entered lane 1, the defendant began to lose control and her front bumper collided with the complainant's front right, causing him to lose control and crash into another motor vehicle. A total of 4 motor vehicles were involved in the collision. All vehicles were towed and the damage for each vehicle was over approximately $1,000. The officer made contact with...
Notice how the judge pauses here that's crucial. In Texas, once a driver admits they were behind the wheel, it locks them into potential liability. Even without a speed reading, the judge can still find probable cause based on the behavior and witness accounts alone. What do you think, fair call, or too quick to judge?
The defendant, who identified herself as the driver of the vehicle.
What does high rate of speed mean?
Let me see if the officer specified.
I mean, I'm going to find probable cause, but I'm curious. I mean, if she's going just while he's doing that, Miss Landrum, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive like this again. And if I find that you're driving like this or you pick up a new case, I will take your ability to drive away. And I'm going to tell you, living in a city as big as Houston without the ability to drive blows. It's awful. Try living without driving. It's terrible. So just don't, please.
Your Honor, the speed's not specified in the OR.
I mean, I think that there's enough to go now for probable cause. Just be careful. You've got a great lawyer. She will take care of you. You must listen to her. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but you have to stay in touch with her. If she tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. Don't pick up a new case and not on 610. All right. We're going to craft bond condition for you to sign. Once you sign them, after that, you'll be free to go. Okay. All right. Thanks, Ms. Jones. Just no reckless driving, racing, donuts, street takeovers, and the like that.
Thank you.
Just, okay.
Thank you.
Please.
Right this way.
No driving like Batman.
All right, Judge, next is page 12.
Oh, thank
Diaz,
you.
come on up.
So can you file those conditions? Do you
Yes,
mind,
Judge.
please? You are Diaz Jimenez, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Diaz Jimenez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 1st, 2025, the officer observed a vehicle on the 19700 block of US Freeway 59 make a last-minute lane change and cross a solid white line. Once in the lane, the vehicle failed to maintain a single lane and touched the white line multiple times. When the vehicle came to a red light, the vehicle stopped much slower than prudent and slowly inched up to the stop line. Once at the stop line, the vehicle proceeded past the stop line with the entire vehicle nearly past the line and in the intersection. The vehicle then accelerated through the red light, running the red light, and a traffic stop was then initiated. The vehicle failed to maintain a single lane multiple times before stopping, and the officer made contact with the defendant, the driver, and sole occupant of the vehicle. The officer observed the defendant to have an odor of an alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and red, glossy, bloodshot eyes.
That's a big deal right there. When a driver refuses a breath test, the officer can actually get a search warrant for your blood. Think about that. Your refusal doesn't end the test. It just changes the method. Do you think refusing helps or hurts defendants in cases like this?
The officer asked if the defendant had any alcohol to drink, and the defendant became belligerent and refused to answer. The officer observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, and the defendant agreed to perform standard field sobriety tests, but walked away and refused. Based on training experience, the officer believed they lost the use of mental faculties and physical faculties and the DICs were read. However, the defendant refused breath specimens. A blood search warrant was signed and executed.
Got it. Any priority to be iced? Can you check, please?
There was a prior in 2017, Your Honor.
Out of Oregon, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Diaz, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I am now can you run his license, please?
Yes, Judge.
I'm now placing a restriction on your license. You are not allowed to drive any vehicle that doesn't have an ignition interlock on it. If you're caught driving a vehicle that doesn't have an interlock, I'm going to put you in jail by revoking your bond and raising it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. We don't have a license on file, Your Honor.
If you do not have a license, you are not allowed to drive, and I'll have you sign an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to save 50 children. If you don't have a license and a guardian interlock on your car, you are not allowed to drive. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
You will be randomly tested also to prove so that we know that you're not consuming any kind of other substances as well. Tell me, Mr. Diaz-Jimenez, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? Okay, if you ever have any issues, come back and we can talk about giving you an application for an appointed lawyer. But I'm absolutely serious when I'm telling you I'm going to protect my public at all costs. Every single day, there's a death in Harris County due to alcohol. You understand? All right, I'm gonna have you come up here, swear to us. I'll get you to Victoria to sign a reset. You'll get with Maddie for your bond conditions. Then after that, you'll be free to go. Please.
All right, Judge, next is page 12, Duran, come on up.
Just go ahead, take a seat for you. We'll wait for your lawyer to get here.
All right, Judge.
Yes.
Page 2, Angel. Erica Angel. Judge, this one bonded out.
Sir, step over this way and between the two desks. And I'll turn this to the car.
Say it again.
Page 2, Angel.
Good morning, Miss Angel. Ma'am, you are charged with theft of service. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Do you have a lawyer today, ma'am? Let's do this. I'll provide you one today. Let me have you take a seat in the jury box and we'll see where we go. Your case is extremely old and I don't know where we're going to go from here. So let's do this. I'm going to have you provide your lawyer today. We'll have you talk to them and we'll go from there. Just take a seat for me in the jury box, please. Thanks.
Should we have 2 more that the attorneys are not?
Okay, let's wait. Any THAs?
No, Judge.
No? Okay.
Morning.
How are you?
Doing well. Good to see you, Your Honor.
Jamila, what you got?
Erica Angel, today's docket. She's in the jury box right now. It's an older case,
Yes,
so
it's really, really old. Do we have
she was arrested for this and then subsequently reported. She was confused as to.
You say she was deported?
Yes. She arrived in the United States at the age of 4 in the Dallas area, and it was not.
It doesn't matter. Where are we going? essentially is
I've
what,
spoken with the chief and we've come up with a PTI for her to complete in order to have the case dismissed.
how, what are the requirements?
She's gonna have to write a letter describing what occurred and also take a class in community service.
Okay. How long do you want?
30 days?
Now, this is interest instead of punishment. The judge is offering a second chance through PTI or pretrial intervention. If she completes community service and writes that letter, the case gets dismissed. A rare show of mercy in a system known for its strictness. Do you think rehabilitation should replace punishment more often?
Okay,
For the PTI or?
PTI.
Yes.
And then because of age, and I mean, if you're telling me that's what it is, I trust you, right? Because I just don't know. Come up, man. He's really secured you a great deal. This is the type of case that can really ruin just anything, really. So this is a way that if you complete it successfully here, it'll get dismissed. But I'm not giving you a lot of time just because the case is nearly, it's nearly 800 days old. So what we'll do is we'll set you off 30 days. Everything must be completed by that time. Do you understand? Can you get it done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you ever have any issues, he's great and, he'll contact you. You can always come back here, talk to us, but there's not much that you have to do really. Okay? Okay, guys.
Thank you very much.
So I'm not going to waive it at the next setting. She's got to be back if she hasn't completed it, and then we'll go from there. All right.
That'll be done before then.
Okay, thanks. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Judge, were there going to be any bond conditions?
Standard bond conditions.
Yeah, where's it from? Thank you, Victoria. I forgot.
It appears to be just a private title transfer between her and the complainant.
So I guess I'll just do no contact with the complaining witness then.
Anybody else?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so you're not to have contact with the complaining witness in this case, okay? I know, just,
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay, all right. They'll file the conditions, we'll have you sign, and after that, you'll be free to go, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Ms. Wade?
If you can find.